Hey you, I'm really sorry to bother you again. I just read something really depressing. Even you're not safe. What? What? What was that? Just give me a second, please. I'll get right back to you.
All right. Welcome back to Argus. In the last video, tragedy has struck once again as we lose another beloved character that actually in the beginning, we might not have been great friends, but Danou started growing on me towards the end of episode 2, and of course didn't even make it into episode 3. Danou is no longer with us, and it's sad.
Yes, very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking.
But in the last video, Danou was eliminated, was deleted from the game. We don't know who though. Was it by Argus? It definitely is representing the same signs that Argus gives. The missing eye and the cross in the socket of the eye. Definitely Argus vibes. And we're starting to see how it kind of like starts to begin. The person, the victim begins to exhibit demonic traits, right? It almost like Argus is taking over our phone and changing their pictures, changing their video. Very clearly we saw that happening with another beloved character, but this time not from the Cinemombies, but from Love Radar. The one and only Cleo, it seems, has been the next target of Argus, it seems. In the last video, at the end of the video, we saw Cleo's eyes and face being weirdly distorted and changed in the way Argus does things. So we're getting ready to talk with Cleo here in a second. But before we do that, I'd like to know. I want to see and hear what you guys think of this game, this Argus game. Specifically those of my English viewers, the ones playing the game in English, with the English actors and actresses. Let me know what you guys think of the game. And to do that, I'm not asking for you to comment under this video, but make like a short little reel on Instagram. Tag me in it. I'm sure Reality Games would love to hear about it as well. You could tag me in on it on Instagram. Tag Reality Games on Instagram. Let them know what you think of the game, good or bad. If you like something in the game, let them know. Let me know. If there's somewhere or something in the game that you feel like there's an area of opportunity to improve on. I mean, there's only one way you can make a game better, and that's by knowing where the shortcomings are coming from, right? That's by knowing where the areas of opportunity to improve the game are coming from. And so let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the game. Do those short little, even if it's like 15 seconds, short little 15-second reel on Instagram. Share it and tag me in on it. I'd love to hear about it. Tag Reality Games in on it. I'm sure they would love to hear about it. And any type of pros or cons about the games would be so helpful to them. I'm sure of it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right back into Love Radar. We're getting ready to talk to Cleo. Cleo had some weird things going on with her eyes, but I'm super excited to talk to Cleo again. I feel like out of the group here, we talk to Cleo most often, which is cool. But I mean, we've talked to Melissa, I think, twice, but like Cindy, Jasmine, Julia, like when was the last time we even talked to them? It's been forever. It's been forever. Whoop. Oh, that was the. Has anybody done that? The flat rates with the premium, the VIP stuff, or even the premium pack with the VIP? Do you guys get some really cool extra side story material? Let me know. Let me know. Again, let me know what you guys think of it in the in like the short little like Instagram review. And it definitely tag me in on it. I would love to see it. All right, let's talk to Cleo. Cleo says, I feel so confused. You looked confused, Cleo. Let me I thought you were having a girls' night. What did you read? What was that? Or like what the hell happened to you, Cleo? Oh, it's happening again. Phone's freaking out. I don't know. I suddenly had a headache and felt like I was losing my mind. You're losing your sight, too. I'm okay, but it was really strange. It may have something to do with the newspaper article I discovered. It really shook me up. What is it? Oh, right. A new victim in the gruesome series of the Argus Killer, right? Jason B. And his friends. I think are friends. I think Jason B's friends, because they played a joke, they played a trick, and it was mean, it was rude. But I have a feeling that Jason's not going to be the only one. The boy went to the same class as my sister. I knew Jason a bit too. Oh no, that must be terrible for your sister. Look, I knew Jason a little bit too. He was kind of a jerk, kind of rude, kind of mean, being a little bit of a bully a little bit to somebody else. But you're not from here. I'm so sorry. I hope you're not mad, but Jason was really difficult. What do you mean by difficult? He and his friends, 2 girls, loved to test boundaries. Yeah, we know the 2 girls too. Wasn't exactly bullying, but my sister still felt uncomfortable around them. I was so close to confronting Jason and giving him a piece of my mind. Cleo probably would have whooped his ass, let me tell you. But he didn't deserve such an end, such a brutal death. Another Argus murder, the second in connection with the school. Sorry, somehow I still feel funny. I should lie down for a minute. Yeah, you're probably getting possessed actively. Oh, who is unknown? Is this forever? Who the hell's unknown?
Everything was so perfect. Everything. Every piece of the puzzle fitted together. Years passed and I was completely undisturbed. I was so close to my goal. Now I'm standing in front of the ruins. Argus is out of control. My plan on hold. You have exactly 10 hours. Stop Argus. Put the shackles back on him. If you don't, I have nothing left to lose. And my last act in this world will be to watch you die in agony.
I have questions. Hear me out. That looked like Argus, right? All the different eyes. But whoever that was is telling us to now stop Argus? I'm so confused. Because that looked like... Is this Argus telling us to stop Argus? Like, is this Argus B telling us to stop Argus A because Argus B wants to take over where Argus A is? I don't know. That looked like Argus. But now we're dealing with another Argus? Like, are we dealing with 2 Arguses and a love or dating site love radar killer? Like, what is going on? Do we have 2 Arguses? Talking with unknown. Who the hell ever is unknown? Just a single picture. And look, you know what, unknown, if you want me to like be friends with you, I mean, I don't know if you're wanting to be friends with me, but if you want me to help you, unknown, maybe have a better relationship status with me, a 0% is not really going to convince me to help you defeat Argus. Just saying. Just throwing that out there, unknown. If you want me to really help you in defeating Argus, maybe have a better relationship with me. You know? Convince me with a better relationship. For further motivation, we have a video there. Looks like we're going to have to play some mini games that I'm so amazing at to unlock this video. But what is all this about? I was going to ask, like, who are you? But we already know Unknown's not going to give us that answer. But I'm curious as to what this video is. And now we got to do some repair kit tools. Let's go ahead and repair now for 80 bix. That was easy. Best mini game solver ever. Is this the video that they sent? The file was successfully decrypted. This is Unknown. The hell is that? Hold on, let me turn this up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can really hear what I'm hearing. I mean, it wasn't much. He's just like, whoever that is screaming and it tied up. Whoever that is has got some sparkly, bedazzled shoes. That was Amy? That's Amy? I did not even recognize Amy. Is it really? So Amy's captured. Didn't even recognize Amy. It was hard to see. I mean, it was hard to see. I mean, we know what Unknown wants. Unknown wants us to defeat Argus. But Unknown looks like Argus. And Unknown's not even talking to me. You know, Unknown, we're not going to be able to build this relationship between us if you're not going to communicate with me. I need strong communication if you want to build on our relationship, Unknown. Just saying. All right, we're back with the Cinnamombies. Guess what, guys? Look at this video that was sent to me by Unknown.
Everything was so perfect. Everything. Every piece of the puzzle fitted together. Years passed and I was completely undisturbed. I was so close to my goal. Now I'm standing in front of the ruins. Argus is out of control. My plan on hold. You have exactly 10 hours. Stop Argus. Put the shackles back on him. If you don't, I have nothing left to lose. And my last act in this world will be to watch you die in agony.
What the hell is even that?
I feel like this is another Argus. We have two Arguses. And that's Amy captured and tied up. Because that's what Arguses do. Capture and tie up people. Just letting the Cinnamommies know that I was just sent this. Yeah, not Amy. Tis Amy who did this to her. Unknown, who clearly doesn't have a great relationship with me. We have to do something. But what? Well, I mean, we don't even know where Amy's at. Where she's being held. Where'd you get the videos, Tonsai? They were sent to me by this thing, Unknown, who also looks like Argus. What does that mean? Who is that? Don't know. The mask is so scary. Right, it looks like Argus. I'm afraid you've just had contact with the killer, Tongue-Tied. But which one? It seems like there's 3 of them out there now. The murderer of Sarah, Mary, Louise, Lily, and Danou. Are we sure, though? That's the one that took out all of them? I was thinking same thing, so creepy. Why are you so sure they didn't say anything about the murders? Did they? I mean, they didn't. We don't know if Unknown was the one that took out Sarah, Mary, Louise, Lily, or Danou. Well, I still think that whoever took out Danou was different than whoever took out Lily. Lily went on a date with some stranger and then was deleted, was eliminated. But Danou was just living life. I feel like the person that took out Lily and Danou were different. Not exactly, but you've got to read between the lines. Caro says it's obvious for me too. We've been trying to get this swine for years, and now we're being mocked and threatened. Damn, guys, this confirms that Lily was right from the start. We're dealing with a killer and Argus. And whoever this is. Because I think the killer is different from this person, and Argus is different from the killer. I can't believe this thing really exists. I know it sounds to me like the killer had Argus under control, but now Argus is out of control. Okay, so Argus is going off on their own and doing whatever they want to do, and whoever this person is had control over. You can't have control over Argus. Nobody controls Argus. Nobody puts Argus in the corner. That just it's not how it works. How are we supposed to cope with two opponents? Or the guy is insane and imagining Argus. Or the guy is insane and imagining Argus and just lunatic. That was the first thing I thought of too. Guys, think about what's been happening to us. And now the news. Okay, now the news of the killer. We have to accept that Argus exists. If we want to save Amy and stop all the madness, we have to take a structured approach. Either way, the killer made a big mistake. Because they contacted Tongue-Tied, we know that they not only know our group, but also him. However, this doesn't really narrow down the circle of suspects. Many people know about TT. Juna, Dr. Bennett, Professor Fontaine, Amy, Detective Barris, and even Betty's dad. Have I forgotten anyone? Stimmt? What? Hold on, wait a second. Is that German? There's no way. All right, I'm gonna get roasted in the comments for this. I'm gonna try it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to figure it out. Stimmt, du hast ja mit meine Papa Telefon phoniert. Ruined it. I know this one though. Tongue-tied. I knew that one. I have no idea what Betty's saying there. So my German viewers, let me know in the comments what Betty's saying. And I know. Look, I already know. I can hear the ridicule. I can read it already. I know I butchered it. It's fine. I can't speak German. We know this. So yes, I know I butchered it. But we can rule him out. Then there's Tim. And Selena and Franzi. Still too many suspects. I would definitely rule out some of them. I would rule out Selena and Franzi for sure. Tim, I would also rule out Tim. Anybody that Alicia says, basically. Sorry, Alicia. Me too, Betty's dad, Amy, the girls. We shouldn't exclude anyone too soon. Theoretically, anyone could be the murderer. Even Caro. It's exactly what the murderer would say, Carl. Theoretically, anyone could be the murderer. It can also be someone who knows us, but we don't know them. True, that's a point. Oh, and Nico from the EO Messenger. He seems to be involved somehow, too. I think Nico and the Mindbender have something to do with the Argus cases? I don't know. I don't know if they do anymore. I feel like the Mindbender, if the Mindbender had something to do with the case, or something to do with Argus, like the Mindbender is definitely like would 100% take credit for it if the Mindbender was involved. The Mindbender would be like, yes, 100% me. I'll take the credit for that because it was me. But it doesn't seem like the Mindbender takes credit for actions that wasn't theirs. All right, there's a lot of stuff going on while I was talking, so let's go back and there are a few parallels, that's for sure, says Jenny. Betty just says, shoot, I think I need to take back what I said. I hadn't realized that he was online with Sarah's profile. Tongue-tied changed name and profile picture, but the perpetrator doesn't necessarily know that. Well, they know it now because they're probably watching our chat. Great, that makes it even more complicated. Guys, Amy has been kidnapped. We only have 10 hours. We can't allow anything to happen to her. Sarah was her sister. She's been through hell. We must act now. Let's not let Amy down. How can we stop Argus? What can we do? We should look deeper into the internet phenomenon Argus. We need to learn more about the deity that Fontaine told us about. Let's focus on the circle of suspects that lead us to Argus. The eyes open messenger and the love radar could be important. You know what I think we should do? I think we should get two females in our group to pretend to go on a date in love radar with mysterious people and see if we can lure the love radar killer out into the open. Maybe that. I feel how could I be the only one to think of that kind of plan though? I feel like somebody else had to have thought of that. Sorry, Lily. And Alicia. Too soon. The eyes open messenger and the love radar are definitely important, I think. But where do we want to look? I don't think looking into the phenomenon of Argus is too important anymore. The love radar definitely seems important just for the fact that like somebody in our group was deleted, was killed by somebody from love radar. So that's definitely important. Let's do that. That includes Nico and the Mindbender. Right, it does. But I don't think the Mindbender really... Interesting. What the hell happened there? I'll take care of that. Let's see what else I can dig up. So Jenny's going to do that. Oh.
You have 7 days left. You're going to die.
I happened to look away from my phone at that point to think about what I was getting ready to say, and that popped up, and I feel like if I would have had my face in front of the phone, that I mean, it wouldn't have gotten me. Might have gotten close though. But that was
Hello? Can you hear me? Oh man, wait a minute. I'm still using the wrong voice changer. Just a sec.
Okay, sorry. I know that was a bit weird, but I'm pretty overwhelmed with the situation right now. I'm Ace. I call myself that because I can be the ace up your sleeve. Okay, sorry, that was a bad start. I'll text you everything else.
the hell is Ace? We have Ace. We have the Ace up our. We have Ace up our sleeves. The hell is Ace? Anyways, back to my original thought. That was Selena. That was Selena from the sign, talking about you have 7 days. But then and then that was Argus being like, "Do you remember? You remember when you had 7 days to figure out who killed Selena?" And then we experienced a bunch of death in our friends and stuff. So that's interesting. Because it's a kind of like a similar concept, but instead of 7 days, we have 10 hours. Anyways, what were they saying? So Carl says the rest of us should split up and investigate in different directions. We completely forgot about someone. Juna. After all, her DNA was found in Luis's apartment. I definitely think Juna took out Luis. Like, it definitely... Luis wasn't an Argus victim. That Luis was a Juna victim, for sure. And says, oh shit, you're right. We completely forgot about that. Let's see what we can find out about Juna and about Luis, the dating app, and the other points. Let's not waste any more time. We have to stop Argus and free Amy. And now we have Ace. Whoever the hell Ace is. We're going to find out who Ace is in the next video. But it's getting crazy. So far, episode 3 has gotten a lot of cool, like, I wouldn't call them scary scenes because I don't get scared, but no, it's got a lot of cool like interactions with, you know, like now unknown. You got more video clips, you know, of video messengers and voice clips and stuff, which is really cool. But yes, like I said in the beginning of the video, be sure to send in or post a short, you know, 15-30 second reel of yourself talking about Argus and what you liked, what you think that Argus could improve on, and tag me in it because I'd love to hear what you guys think of Argus. You know, let me know, let Reality Games know, tag myself, tag Reality Games. I'm sure the devs would love to hear about everything that you guys have to say, good and bad, about the game. I mean, there's only one way you can improve on a game, and that's by knowing where the shortcomings are, knowing the areas of opportunity to improve on. And you guys could have kind of like a direct role in that by sharing your thoughts of the game. So do that. You know, post those reels on Instagram, tag me in them. I'd love to hear what they say or what you say. Tag Reality Games in them. I'm sure they would love to hear what you say. If you're enjoying Argus and if you're enjoying this gameplay, this playthrough, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel and join the Tethered if you haven't already. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.